This is RTV6 News at 7, working for you.
Welcome in, RTV6, keeping you informed as we deal with the coronavirus outbreak and its impact on central Indiana. Thank you for joining us this evening. I'm Amanda Starrentino. We've just learned the number of confirmed deaths in Indiana is now 3. Since yesterday, there have been 23 new confirmed cases, bringing the number to 79 in the state. The number of tested Hoosiers has increased to 554. Indiana's primary election, initially scheduled for May 5th, has been postponed to June 2nd. All dates related to the primary election have also been moved back 28 days. Governor Holcomb also asked the Indiana Election Commission to suspend absentee by mail rules to allow all Hoosiers the option to vote by mail in the primary. The commission will meet on March 25th to discuss that request and other recommendations from the governor. Indiana University today announced that all May commencement ceremonies will be postponed due to the coronavirus pandemic. IU says that all degrees earned will be rewarded, and the change of plans will not impact future graduates from being awarded their diplomas and certificates. All Goodwill stores in central and southern Indiana are closed to shoppers. Goodwill says the closure will be until further notice. The stores will continue to accept donations from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sunday. And child advocates are deeply concerned about the impact the coronavirus is having and will have on families. They fear child abuse and neglect will increase while people seeing it and reporting it will decrease. RTV6 reporter Kara Kenny joins us now with why they think this is happening.
The government is telling people to go home, to stay home. But for many children in Indiana, their home is the most dangerous place they can be.
You know, just paying extra attention knowing that these children aren't being seen now by adults who normally would be seeing them and providing them services. So, yeah, we're asking that the community come together. Neighbors, pay attention.
Sandy Runkle with Prevent Child Abuse Indiana is concerned because children aren't going to school, after school clubs, and church, places where trusted adults can make sure they're okay. Add to that, some children aren't getting therapy and other services they normally get in school. Add to that, children are spending more time online and with video games.
Perpetrators are at home playing online video games too, perhaps grooming children knowing they're online more frequently now, so there's more of a risk factor.
They're calling on neighbors, mail carriers, cable technicians, garbage collectors to keep an eye out and report suspected child abuse and neglect to the state hotline at 1-800-800-5556.
Well, experts say you shouldn't take your children to play on playground equipment like this one because of the germs. You can take your kids outside for a bike ride or for a walk. Fresh air is one of the greatest stress relievers out there. Reporting in Indianapolis, Kara Kenny, RTV6.
And if you would like to make a card for a vulnerable child, you can mail them to the Villages of Indiana, care of Sharon Pierce, 3833 North Meridian Street, Indianapolis, Indiana, 46208. Our Call 6 team has learned the Indiana Attorney General's office is already receiving complaints about price gouging when it comes to consumer products like paper towels, toilet paper, and cleaning supplies.
We're encouraging anyone who has experienced price gouging to file consumer complaints with us. If the consumer is in the store and has a phone and can take pictures of what the prices are and attach those to the complaint, that's very helpful for us.
You can file a complaint at indianaconsumer.com. The AG's office may be able to get restitution for consumers or get a court to issue an injunction to stop the practice. This would likely fall under the Indiana Deceptive Consumer Sales Act, and businesses could face a $5,000 fine per violation. And Indianapolis Public Schools has partnered with Gleaners Food Bank to provide Central Indiana students and families with food during the COVID-19 pandemic. Meal packages will be delivered to 25 locations throughout Indianapolis by IPS buses. Meal distributions will take place from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Mondays and Fridays. Families will receive one 17-pound box of food that includes a variety of non-perishable items to make nutritional meals. We have a list of distribution locations at theindychannel.com. Just click on this story. Another example of Hoosiers working together to help neighbors impacted by the COVID-19 outbreak. Second Harvest Food Bank today hosted a tailgate food distribution event. Organizers welcome everyone who needed food. All they asked is that people go through the line only once.
With this virus going around, the stores have little to nothing and money's tight. And I've got a heart condition, so I'm not able to work. So I need all the help I can get right now. I am very grateful. I come to their tailgates about every month. What gets me through the months.
Second Harvest may do this again, but they could use help from the community. If you would like to donate or volunteer, give them a call at 1-800-866-0882. And there are plenty of Anderson residents who might a distribution event who are making a distribution event in order to keep food on their table. Local bars and restaurants are closed, leaving employees in limbo. Oakley Brothers Distillery is just one of the Anderson businesses feeling the crunch.
This can cripple you if you don't watch out. So it's affecting our employees, which are our bartenders and mixologists and kitchen staff and our crew back in the back that does production. All those people require paychecks and they're struggling.
Co-owner Jason Oakley says although this is a tough time, he appreciates the support and he and his employees have gotten from the community. And with so much info out there, we want to help you and your family navigate the coronavirus. Everything you need to know is now in one place, including all the event cancellations, postponements, and school closings. Just go to theindychannel.com. Kevin.
If you haven't been outside in a while, I think you'll be surprised how much colder. This morning, 4:06, that's the time we hit 67, the high temperature for today. And look where we are now. And temperatures are still falling. They'll be in the 20s in the morning when you wake up. Most areas right around that 40-degree mark. Temperatures to the north already at 35 in Peru. The colder air being brought in on a north wind. That will continue to drop the temperatures. The wind has been strong today. We had that really strong gust, 30 to 40 miles per hour just before 11 a.m. as the cold front came through, but it's been a steady cold wind since then. Rain well to the south now. It stays there until Sunday. That's when our rain chance will increase once again. More on that coming up.
There is no doubt COVID-19 has disrupted life as we know it. Tonight, how some mayors are ramping up efforts to protect the personal safety of citizens and people on the front lines of this epidemic. How often do you wash your clothes? Your answer could put you at a higher risk of getting the virus.
Home experts at theindychannel.com. This is RTV6 News at 7, working for you.
The coronavirus crisis is prompting new restrictions from coast to coast. New York's governor is now ordering most people to work from home. California has a similar plan. Still, many local governments and health providers are struggling to find the supplies they need to keep people safe. ABC's Mark Stewart has the latest from New York.
From Times Square to New Rochelle and across the state of New York, everyday life is about to go through an even bigger change as the governor says almost all workers need to work from home starting Sunday.
Essential services have to continue to function. Grocery stores need food. Pharmacies need drugs. Your internet has to continue to work.
New York leading the nation in the number of COVID-19 cases. California, where cases have also been spiking, implementing a similar order.
We estimate in the United States, we've heard this number across the rest of the world, that people, 30% of the population, as high as 70% of the population, may contract the virus.
It's hoped these bold moves will lead to relief as communities across the country are facing shortages and are concerned about their own safety.
If one of our firefighters gets sick or gets exposed, or if we bring someone in that exposes our crews, then that limits the number of firefighters that are available to respond.
I also wanted to be an example and, tell people my age that this is real.
And a heated discussion at today's White House briefing over whether a malaria drug being tested as a possible treatment for COVID-19 will be effective. The president and one of his top advisors disagreeing.
It may work and it may not work. And I agree with the doctor, what he said. May work, may not work. I feel good about it. That's all it is, just a feeling. The president feels optimistic about something, his feeling about it. What I'm saying is that it might be effective. You're also collecting data that will ultimately show that it is truly effective and safe under the conditions of COVID-19.
There is so much concern surrounding COVID-19. A testing facility in New Jersey exhausting its capacity, forced to turn people away. The governor advising people to return on Saturday. Mark Stewart, ABC News, New York.
People who smoke, vape, or abuse drugs may be at increased risk when it comes to the coronavirus. That word tonight from the National Institute on Drug Abuse. According to researchers, because COVID-19 attacks the lungs, it may pose a more serious threat to those who smoke tobacco or marijuana and those who vape. As for drug use, the study highlights concerns specifically about opioids and methamphetamine. Opioids slow down breathing and have already been shown to increase mortality in people with respiratory diseases. And meth has been shown to cause considerable pulmonary damage. You might want to rethink some of your wardrobe during this outbreak. Scientists are still studying how the coronavirus can live on clothing, but they do know that respiratory droplets can live on certain fabrics longer than others. Natural fabrics tend to dry out the droplets faster, which kills the virus. Well, it seems the virus can live longer on materials like spandex and polyester. On cam, if you do have to go out, it's a good idea to change when you get home and wash your clothes regularly. Hot water and a detergent that contains a bleach compound seem to be the best for killing the virus. New polls are shedding light on how Americans have been responding to the coronavirus pandemic. Just as the outbreak was ramping up, only 2 in 5 Americans canceled their plans to attend large gatherings. That's according to a Kaiser Family Foundation poll taken last week. And 51% of those planning domestic travel in the next 3 months expect to keep those plans. A Reuters poll finds half of Americans support federal government shutting down gatherings of over 100 people, but an NPR poll found only 46% felt the federal government was doing enough to prevent the spread of coronavirus.
I mentioned some Sunday showers. I'll show you the timing of that and when some snow showers may mix in coming up.
2020 Nissan Altima.
For more than a year now, RTV6 has made it our mission to help you find jobs through our Hiring Hoosiers initiative. The need for that assistance couldn't be more critical right now. With so many businesses having to close and lay off workers due to the coronavirus, we want to make sure you know who is hiring. Just yesterday, our Nicole Griffin told you about Senior One Care in Carmel. They are in need of caregivers for seniors. In just a matter of hours after our stories aired, Senior One Care's director of recruitment said the response was overwhelming. She texted Nicole saying, "Nicole, your work has already made a huge impact. My phone and laptop may very well ignite with all the traffic. You have made a difference in the lives of so many unemployed Hoosiers and seniors who need us. You did that. I cannot thank you enough." As of this afternoon, Senior One Care has received inquiries from 38 people and counting. They normally get 3 to 5 on average a day. Caregivers help in a variety of ways, from grocery shopping to cleaning. Pay starts at $13 an hour. And the need is very great. To see these Senior One Care jobs and all our Hiring Hoosiers career profiles, just head to the RTV6 app and hiringhoosiers.com. In troubled times, it's especially important to look for stories of hope. And here in Central Indiana, we know we will get through this together as Hoosiers helping Hoosiers. That's why RTV6's Lauren Casey traveled down to Martinsville to see how one small business is working to make sure others stay in business through the COVID-19 crisis.
The printers are hot. And the signs are flying out the doors of DG Graphics in Martinsville. The local business that's known for vehicle wraps, signage, banners, decals is working on a new project.
And these restaurants, I mean, they're just mom and pop shops like me, and I wanted to do something to try to help out.
Owner Derek Gady saw a sign from a friend also in the business in Illinois. It read, "Dine-in closed, curbside pickup available. We also have gift cards available." So he asked his friend if he could share his file, and Derek started printing.
Then I had another local guy that owns a graphic shop ask me for that file, so I shared it with him. I shared it with a guy in South Carolina. He shared it with 2 more people in South Carolina, then Las Vegas.
Derek and the others are giving away the signs to any restaurant who needs one, with the hope that it'll make this new normal more easy to understand, helping the public know how they can support these small businesses in this time.
We all have families. We all have to pay our bills. These restaurants, they have employees, they have families. So, you know, to give back to them, to make sure they can still do it. We still eat there. We still, you know, we all want to kind of just work together.
In Martinsville, Lauren Casey, RTV6.
Thanks, Lauren. So if you are a restaurant who wants one of those signs, there are 2 designs. You can just contact DG Graphics on Facebook, Instagram, or give them a call and they'll figure out how to get one to you. If you're a graphic design company and you want a copy of this file to print some for your area, you can reach out to them as well. We have all of their contact info on our website at theindychannel.com. Kevin.
Let's talk about our rain chances. We're dry tonight and tomorrow. We need that break. Much of Sunday's dry. Notice I've got Sunday PM later in the afternoon into Sunday night. Rain showers return. May mix with some snow on Sunday night. Temperatures will stay above the freezing mark. But notice it's every other day here where the rain will come back in. Tuesday of next week, some more rain. Nothing as heavy as what we just went through. Spots to the south had anywhere from 2 to 3 inches of rain last night. Bedford, Seymour, Columbus, down into Seymour, and also Bloomington with heavy rain, as well as Ellettsville and Spencer. Different story on Sunday. Temperature change. This just the last 24 hours. And remember, we warmed up through the night last night, so a good solid 20 to 25 degrees colder than 24 hours ago. That puts our temperature at 42 in Indianapolis right now, 35 in Peru. The warmest of the warm air has been pushed to the south and east to the coast. Temperatures in the 80s in Richmond and 81 in Charlotte, North Carolina. Temperatures 27 in Bismarck, North Dakota. There's your spring tug of war right on one map. We're in the middle here with the colder air going to win out as we head through the overnight. Falling temperatures. You can see the trend by the time we wake up tomorrow morning. Upper 20s. If the sky were clear and the wind perfectly calm, I think we'd be a little colder than that, and it will be colder than that. To the north, Peru 25, Lafayette 25, mixture of clouds and sunshine. The coldest part of the 7-day forecast is the weekend. Temperatures after Sunday start to warm back up and will climb above average, and by Thursday of next week, temperatures will be back into the 60s. Tomorrow, plan on 42. We'll spend most of the day just trying to make it there. Then as we get to Sunday, 45 for the high, with the rain showers increasing later in the day. Saturday, wind gusts not nearly as windy as today. Generally north 10 to 15 and calming down during the afternoon hours. Highs from almost 40 to the north, mid-40s central Indiana, and about the mid-40s in the southern portion of the state. As you look at Sunday, the clouds will increase. We'll see a little more sunshine in the morning. Showers come in late in the day, and those showers then, with temperatures falling into the 30s on Sunday night, will start to mix with some snow showers. You see the pink and the blue there. As we go through 11 o'clock, there's some snow showers mixing with the rain showers. Temperatures early next week start at 52 on Monday. 7-day forecast temperatures, as we mentioned, warm all through the 7-day forecast. The most likely time for rain late Sunday, Tuesday, and then again Thursday and Friday.
You want the way you want at TomWood.com.
Welcome back. Places of worship are looking for safe ways to praise in the days and weeks ahead. Just 2 hours ago, one church wrapped up its first of many planned drive-through communions. Our Rafael Sanchez brings us the story from our mobile news desk in Johnson County.
Pastor Evie Stewart is taking church and communion outdoors. Members drive through to get a wafer and a grape and a moment of prayer.
So until we meet again, God take care of you, keep you well.
The sanctuary at Tabernacle Christian Church sits in the dark. The pews will be empty this Sunday, but it's the spirit of the people that is being filled at the church's drive-through. Do you need it?
I do need it. I do need it.
Whether it's a drive-through or in sanctuary, does it matter?
No, it doesn't matter. It means the same to me. It's very fulfilling. And we just ask blessings. We ask that you be well.
During the health emergency, the church plans to hold this drive-through communion every Friday between 3 and 5. In Franklin, Rafael Sanchez, RTV6.
Well, Johnson County and all counties south of Indianapolis last night had the heavier rain compared to areas north of I-70. Let's show you the map here. Over 3.5 inches, or nearly 3.5 in Morgantown and Spencer and Ellettsville, 2.5. Dry overnight tonight. In the morning when you wake up, temperatures in the 20s and mostly cloudy. Thanks for making us your choice for news tonight. We'll see you at 11.